Okay, we're live. Welcome to the Midwest Days of Thunder, and we had a little late start. There's some technical issues, but we got them resolved now, and we should be all good. We have Mike
Yes.
Simon in the lead currently.
Yep, everything. Okay. So,
Looks like there's 2 packs right now.
yes, everything is up. We had a little technical difficulties with the whole streaming thing. With the whole new channel. Right now the 27 is still in the lead.
Yeah.
The top 10 though was Mike Simmons, Robert Ramsey, Travis, then it was Tyler Reed, then it was Travis D. Miller, then it was Hunter
Pretty
Holberg,
much. Oh, Ken's
Lindsay.
already out, it
And that's
says.
it. Even though it wasn't top 10. Are you spectating the top 2? Or any of the top?
I'm just spectating the leaders right now. Got a good little battle going on for third right now between Lindsay Lyles and Tyler Reed. I'm curious to see if that top side works here. Because you can't really bump draft. So the bottom is definitely the preferred line. Because you can't bump draft in these cars. So it's hard to get a run on the high side.
Yes, boom.
In the Arca cars, you can't bump draft because the nose will point down. And because the back of the car is lifted up a little bit, it'll just pick the wheels up off the ground and it'll just spin it.
Yes. So everything is, yeah, so right now they're, well, I'm not even spectating the leader. Who is leading?
It's Mike Simon still.
Mike Simons.
Still have a good battle going on for third right now between Lindsay and Tyler. Seems like neither of them can really gain an inch right now. There's smoke in the back, but I think that might have just been someone blinking a little bit.
And Ken was removed from the session. Now, before the race started, we didn't pick it up, but the owner of the league,
someone into the wall. That's the 50 car into the wall. See if you can get it out.
Tabor went over some rules, and very strict rules that's going on. So no bumping, no really messing around. You'll be kicked for it. So we already had one.
That was the 50. He got into the wall, and it says he's out of the race, so he might have had a little bit of internet connection issues right there. Not sure. It says the 50 is out. So he might have had a little connection error there. Well, that brought the whole pack up here now.
Pretty much, there's single files in the first 6, 7 cars, and then they're double file behind the 50 car, 53.
Yeah.
But they're just pretty much staying behind. You know, it's early on in the race. You don't want to push it too fast.
It's a 40-lap race, so it's not super long. It's not a super long race, but you still don't want to be super aggressive early because it's Daytona and anything can happen.
And they do have 50% fuel. So
50% fuel, 2 fast repairs, unlimited tires.
And unlimited tires. So the fuel's gonna play a big role, especially at Daytona. You're gonna have to pit, and you might not make it. You think you might make it 1 lap, but you might not.
Looks like that high side's getting a pretty good run right now. They're all the way up to battling for second, and we see a lap car. That's the 23. See if they can get by him cleanly.
Yeah, the top lane gets a run usually coming out of the turns. They get a boost of coming out of the turns.
Yeah. Looks like we only have 18 in the field. Looks like quite a few cars missed the race.
But they're double file right now
They're double
for
file for the lead right
top
now.
10.
That's
Top
Stefan
10 is double file.
McComas and Mike Simon.
Now, as you see the Travis, number 5, he's been dominant all season. He could compete with his 4th one. I think he's going to be
He's the
very...
championship favorite right now, I would say.
Yeah, he's going to challenge for the win here today and see if he can bring home a Daytona victory.
Definitely.
Where have you been?
Had a phone call.
Interesting. So. Oh, we have someone at the wall back there. That's the 53
again.
Tyler Reed. Ooh,
He was up in there last time.
We gotta get a Ken cam in here.
Ken's not in here.
Ken's not in here.
What happened to
But
Ken?
I think the strict rules did something, but
Anyways,
you
back to
guys-
the
It's like 7. Or,
Oh,
it's like
here we go.
who's this?
Rewind.
Oh,
let's
Lindsay
go.
turns him.
Reckon.
That's gonna be a big one right
That's
Oh,
there.
flipping go to 76.
That's gonna
seems
be a
like.
big one right
Is
there.
that caught? Is it admin cautions?
That'll be a caution right there for sure.
A caution hasn't been thrown.
There
There's
it
the
goes.
caution.
Yeah.
It is admin caution. Well, I'm gonna go look back at that one.
76, almost upside down.
Not quite sure why this is on my screen.
Looks like. No, the 15 almost upside down.
So one car, well, the 70 car went up to the high lane. The 5 car went low to pass. The one
Looks
car of
like
Lindsay.
Lindsay slid up the track a little bit. If my camera doesn't work.
And then it just collected pretty much those 5 cars. Everyone else missed it.
Yeah.
It
It looked like Lindsay came up the track a little bit into the 5, and that just caused everyone else behind him. It looked like most of the field got through, but it was like a 5 or 6 car wreck or so.
Yep. And as the 25 is catching up to the pace car, which is on the backstretch, that's the first caution out of 11 laps, so this is going to be a short race, depending how well this goes. I think maybe later on next week there will be better racing, of course.
Yeah.
They're going to... Actually, I can get up where they're going next week.
Figured you would have done that, since you know.
They are going to Dover next week.
They're
And
going
that's
to
75
Dover.
laps.
That's a pretty tough track, so we'll see. See if anyone
Coming
comes
at it
into
too,
the
the
pits.
wall
Ooh,
kinda
looks
comes
like
at you.
some of the field is gonna pit. Looks like most of the field is actually gonna pit. Looks like 3 cars decided to stay out.
I would pit for fuel.
27, Mike Simon. We got the 93 of... Who's that again?
53. 53 is Tyler
That's the
Reed.
93.
Oh,
Wow, that's
93,
Travis. And then we got the 76 of Mickey Newton.
Now I don't
Living.
know if it's strategy call, but the top 3 stayed out. To me, with only having 50% fuel, I would have stayed in.
Stayed in.
Or I would have stayed out.
Good job.
Because fuel is everything on Daytona.
Yep.
And since it's such a big track, you could think you've made it, and you might run out on the backstretch.
Mhm.
And then you have to tow for 2 minutes. So, we'll see. So the top 3 is Mike Simon, Travis, and Mickey Newman. They did not pit, so... And tires aren't really a factor at Daytona.
Yeah, no.
So,
You'll probably take 1 set of tires, just... Why not, pretty much.
yeah, so they're gonna get going. They're almost halfway through the race already.
Yeah. Had a good little,
So-
like, 10-ish laps or so run right there.
Yeah, this race definitely could have been a 60 lap, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't mind it being
40's kind of
shorter.
short.
I don't mind
Yeah,
it
but-
either. So they're going... 5 cars just left pit road. There is a car
Looks
still
like
in
the
pit road. Gonna
98
go a
is
lap
still
down.
in pit road. I'm not quite sure who that is. I'll get to that.
A car,
in a
I think Blake.
second.
The two
That's
car
the
of Blake just went
98
down the pit road.
of
Just came down.
Isaac DeGene. Sorry if I mispronounced that.
And I think that's the 8 car.
Is there
The 8 car of
a...
Anthony Frey also down pit road.
How
So,
long is the time limit on this race?
so the race controller of the race is not too happy with everyone. I think he's more antsy to try to get this race done.
He's
I
not a
think
big fan.
he's expecting a lot from the Arca drivers here. Now there are very good racers, but sometimes a
Mistakes can
line
happen.
just mistakes can happen. So you know
But I understand where he's coming from. He wants to have a good clean race. Just have a good green, obviously. It's restrictor plate racing, things gonna happen. I think that wreck could have been avoidable though.
Yep.
Because it looked like the one slid up the track just a tiny bit. Maybe she did not know they were 3 wide, but yeah. Should be
yeah, it
a
happened
green.
so quickly. This spotter, the
Yeah.
Lindsay spotter, could have not said something and just went up a
Right.
little. And here they go, 1 to green. So
Gonna take a green
pace car I
flag
think
this
is
time.
pulling off here.
Yep,
we go.
it's pulling off.
Pace car's pulling off.
Gonna be Mike
It
Simon
will
with the
go
lead. And it is
lap.
green flag starts in this league.
27
Green
gonna get a
flag.
good, pretty
25
little
had
jump.
a good start. The 76 did not. He fell
76
back
of
quite a
Mickey
bit.
Newman did not get a good start right there. Looks like the 93 might take the lead here.
Yep,
Travis.
we're on the outside.
Oh, he almost
Looks
cleared
like
him. We might
the
hear
19 and
back
50.
too.
Oh, 19
Oh,
into
19
the
into the
wall.
wall.
He's gonna
Oh, and he
save.
came right down the
Oh,
9 car.
they're good. They saved it. It's gonna
There's
be
3
3
wide back there. He lost a lot of speed because of that. He's gonna get passed by quite a bit of drivers. But there is a lead change going on.
There is a
93
lead
has
change
to
to
the point.
93 to the lead.
I just said that.
Okay.
Well, they're
Coming out of 3 and 4. It's gonna be
too wide
93.
for 3rd and 4th. The 45 is looking, see if he can get a win here today. Put him into the playoffs.
60 sideways off turn 4.
Yeah, the 76 looks a little sideways there.
You got Jesse Holmes as well in the 29 Ritz
Yeah.
car.
Jesse Holmes
He's
has made his
pushing
way up here.
on the outside.
A good
He's
run
gonna
in
be
here too.
battling for 3rd, maybe battling for 2nd here. Maybe even battling for
maybe
the
the
lead.
lead.
Yeah.
He's going up there.
He's
He got
going.
the run on the outside.
Got a huge run.
Hopefully he can clear him before the corner because he was going to lose all his momentum on the top lane. But he'll gain all of it back coming out of it.
Okay. It looks like he's staying about even right here.
Yeah,
Obviously,
the
it's
9
early in
car
the
should
race,
get
so
a
you
little
don't want
closer.
Yeah.
Now,
gonna get
you
the run.
can't really bump in the Arca cars.
Okay.
The noses of them will just dig under the rear end of the Arca cars and lift the rear tires up and just completely turn them, even with a little touch. So,
Yep. Ooh, looks like the
although
50 came up a little bit right there on the 88, but they're good still.
the 19 didn't lose much spots after that. After he hit the wall, he's back up there behind the
Yep,
88 on the
19's
top
fine.
lane. 29's not really getting a run. They're gonna go too wide for
It's still
top
early in
10.
the race. I think the 9 car's just saving it a little bit, not trying to push it that hard yet. Because, I mean, we still got half the race to go. This is a quick little race here, though.
It's
Ooh,
quick.
it looks like Blake back there almost cleared himself, but that guy is blinking a little bit, so it's hard to say.
Oh, Jesse's going for a pass.
Yep.
Now
lead.
there's not many lane changes. I know at plate tracks you'll see a lot of people moving up from lanes, but no one's really getting themselves clear. It's all too wide racing and all that.
Looks like Jesse Holmes gonna have a pretty good run here, but the guy behind him's not very close, so he's gonna lose a lot of it.
Now there's disadvantages and advantages to the top and the bottom, of course. And we also got to remember that the 93 didn't pit last time.
So
So
he's going to be.
he
He
needs
might
a
have
caution.
to do 2 more stops on fuel, maybe.
The 19 has just been warned for blinking. So if he gets warned again, he's gonna have to go to the rear of the field.
And we saw that happen
Now,
to him last week. He was in running top 3 and he had to pit because he was blinking.
yeah, so hopefully he can stay up here. He's a fast car. He can contention for a top 10, top 5 even, maybe a win. But the blinking is, the internet problems are not on his side.
Yeah, especially here at Daytona and restrictor plate racing in general. Especially when you have cars right near you, you don't want to accidentally blink into one of them.
Yeah, and especially if some car, if you're gone on their screen and they no collide into you, it's not a very good because you'll spin, and if once you come back, if you hit someone else, they ain't gonna be too happy with you.
It's like Jesse had a good run there, but he's not going to be able to clear the 93 here.
He needs the 9 car and the 88 to help him.
There's a
Now the
pretty
88
big gap
might
in
blow.
between Mike Simon and the 50 car right now, so the outside's going to have a good run here. We'll see. He's maybe looking 3 wide, but he's not going to do it yet. And it's Jesse clear?
No, he might clear him coming out of the turn. He needs the 9 car to give him a shove.
Not necessarily shoved. He just needs to push him with the air. Look at you.
There you
Lindsay
go.
Lyles
He's
is out
side
of the
turn.
race now. Is he going to clear him? He's going to be close. He's
Barely.
not.
He might clear himself.
He is not clear.
There's just a fender in between them right now.
Ooh, he's clear now.
He's gonna get him.
Oh, not now.
Nope.
No
Not
more.
gonna-
He's
drop down.
definitely. He might get him at the end of this corner. Oh, the 19's making moves on the 88 though. Almost made it 3 wide on his inside.
Backed off a little bit though, so that's good.
Yeah, 3 wide. That's how the last wreck happened.
Ooh,
So
looks like 27 just blinked there for a second.
25.
Ninth race pitting.
25.
That's Mike Simon.
Goes to 50.
That's 27. He just has custom
Oh,
number
what?
paint scheme on.
Ow.
93
The
is pitting,
93
you
and the
said?
50 and the 50.
Ooh,
Yep,
looks
here they
like
come.
3
cars.
4
Oh,
cars.
50 almost
Ooh,
flies.
50 is it blew it through.
50 just blew the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
got
going
the
to
black
cost
flag
him
for
a
unsafe.
lot of time.
He's gonna have to get a black flag clear for unsafe pit entrance because he's.
And I'm not sure
Where
that
you
they'll
go for
clear that. So that's
They
going to
will.
put maybe the 9 to the lead here. Because I know these two are teammates up here. So the 9 is going to have him clear, but will he hop down?
Jesse may get him back though.
He's going to stay committed with his teammate.
Now the 5 car, who is their teammate as well, he's pushing his way.
not seeing
He's
Blink
1
again.
car behind the 88.
Yeah. Should be side by side coming out
So-
3 and 4.
But that makes Jesse Holmes the leader. And now he pitted for fuel the last time, so he is good till, I would guess, maybe around like 30, mid 40.
And it's going to be
mid-30.
close with these guys on fuel too, because
And
maybe the 19 was told to pull off there.
he
The
he
19
was
was
told to
told to
pull
go
off
back.
because of his internet blinking problems. Now we don't see much blinking from my point of view, but
Ooh, Lindsay back into
it's
the
just
wall.
different.
Ooh.
Collided with Blake. And Blake saved it, but I don't think
Let's
Lindsay
go
saved
back
it.
and look at that. Yep.
I'll keep you updated.
No, they saved it. They all saved it.
I saved it.
Yep. Looks like Lindsay and probably Blake will have to come in for a pit stop though now to get that damage fixed.
Yeah, Lindsay's gonna be off the pace, but the 9 car is making a move right now.
Yep.
9
Could be
car is
side
making
by
a move.
side, about 5 rows back, 4 rows back, I would say.
You're not live, I don't think.
I am.
You are?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the 9 might have a good run here, but it's not going to be good enough.
Now he does have his teammate behind him, and they're gonna be. Now the 88 will get close to you, but he won't turn you. He'll just get really close. Hopefully he doesn't do that tonight. But you have Robert Ramsey, who's been dominant all season. He's one of the fastest ones in qualifying, usually every track, and maybe he can pull out a top win.
Up to a
maybe
lap
top
car.
3.
What's gonna happen here?
Hopefully that lap car will stay high, but it looks like he's staying maybe in the
Whoa!
middle. Almost.
Oh, that's gonna
Almost.
Ooh,
mess
it's
things
gonna be
Almost
up.
a wreck.
close. He's into the wall.
Almost a wreck.
Let's
That almost made the
see.
9 car the leader,
It
and that kind of split up the
almost-
packs a little.
It looked like everyone got through there though.
That was the lap car. Oh,
Caution.
Caution's out. What happened?
I don't know what
Let's
happened.
try and find it.
That was definitely a Code Brown moment, though.
Let's
I'm
go see
not.
if it was involving the 50 car. Maybe. Here,
I'm
let me
thinking
go
it
back.
was involving the 50 car.
Something happened with Blake, seems like.
50 car.
You said Blake?
Blake was apologizing for something.
Yeah, Blake
Not
has a
sure.
lot of left front damage.
I think Blake might have rammed someone.
I cannot find any replay footage though. So
Now, I don't know where he got the damage. He blinked for most of that lap.
Yeah, I'm not sure where.
Yeah, we have no footage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
he blinked for most of
We'll
that
put
lap,
on
so
focus on crashes and then rewind probably.
I think it's better. I think he probably hit the wall or he hit someone else. I'm guessing hit the wall though, because
I know.
but he's back and going. So just go back to the leader, I guess. Gone.
Interesting. If one of you guys want to try and find it, and then just point me to it.
I will, but
Alright.
just go back to live.
Yeah,
and
I'm live.
spectate. Oh right, I have them muted, so I actually can't hear what they're saying. All teams drivers. Okay, I can hear all drivers now. I think. And now we do see a bunch of people going down pit road. A lot of the lead front pack.
Mostly for fuel, probably.
The leader of, I'm pretty sure Jesse Holmes, the leader. I think in all that pitted. Now I wouldn't necessarily get fresh tires here. Maybe I want to just get fuel.
Yeah, I would say probably fuel only here. So we see 3 of them pull out right there.
And someone got a black flag for entering a closed pit. Now I thought that gave an EOL. So
It does give it EOL, so that's going to make them start at the back now. All these guys are going to have to let the first few by.
and the 93 has got the lucky dog. So with all this going on, this now makes the Al Corey, the 45, new leader.
Nope, he's not going to be the leader because unless he stayed out. Did he stay
He
out?
did stay out.
He
He
did
stayed
stay
out.
out. So that's going to make him the leader.
So he's gonna be. We're through halfway,
Yep, it's 14 to go.
and then 93 got the lucky dog. Woof woof.
Looks like Blake may have had a black flag.
I'm not sure. I couldn't really pick up any names. I think it was Blake. He's letting everyone by.
Yeah, I see him letting everyone by. Looks like. So that's gonna put Al Corey to the lead. Behind him is that the 93?
98.
98.
Nope.
He's
98's
coming
pitting
down.
now.
98's pitting.
So that will make the 9 car second.
We know he just came out of the pits, so he'll
The 88 third. The 5 car fourth.
toward
So
the
that's the
green, so they'll double up here.
and 43 fifth. Now, the 9, 88, and 5 are all teammates. So, and they got a 1-2-3 finish with the 5 car winning last race at Kansas.
Yep.
So if they could get another 1-2-3 finish for that team, that'd be really great for them and put them in even more of a point contention for the championship.
And that 5 car, I assume he would be the points leader. And that'll just
He is the
give
point
him
leader.
a bigger lead than he already has. He already has a giant lead. Looks like Stefan's a little slow here. He
Oh,
may
something
just
happened under caution. A wreck under caution.
Now so the 45 now will be at a fuel disadvantage compared to everyone else. So he's hoping, relying on a caution, or he's
He's
gonna
probably banking
save.
on cautions, I would assume, and then he'll be able to save a lot of fuel under caution.
Now, if I was him, I would have just pit. It would have made him good on field to the end. They're gonna go with about 11 laps to go, maybe 12. 11 or 12 laps to go.
Oh,
Someone has been
Mickey
removed from
Newman.
the session.
Mickey Newman.
He could have
Mickey
been.
Newman.
He could have been blinking.
Yeah, he wrecked somebody under caution.
So Mickey wrecked Steven under caution, and he is now removed from
Anyways,
the session.
going green. Here we go. Green flag's
And
out.
green flag is in the air.
And the 9 car got a good start.
Oh, yeah, at least like that 45.
5 behind him. The 88 might go high with his teammates. He does go high.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's
looks
gonna
like
allow the
Jesse got
43.
super close to the wall there.
Oh, 29 called out a block. I don't think it was a block. I think he was just going high for his teammates. But that'll allow the 43 to regain 4th. The 3rd.
Put him
Throw him
second in
outside.
line on the bottom. Ooh, looks like.
Oh, that
he got-
45 is
leader.
not going though. I don't know if
5 car
he's saving
clearing.
right now, but he just checked up that whole bottom line.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It looks like Lindsay Lyles is back. I said she was out of the race earlier. Ooh, looks like that 15. Is that
No.
27 back there in the wall too?
I don't know. But I have predictions though. If
Storyline?
the 88, the 5, and the 9 car can somehow get on the bottom lane, all 3 together, they're gonna run away with the lead. They
Yeah.
all can coordinate way better. Like
I
they're
think
so much.
that they're going to try and stay like this.
Now
Obviously, they're gonna
they
go
could
for
help
the
the
win.
9 car, of course.
The 9 car is their teammate, I believe.
The 9 car hasn't won, but has gotten a lot of top 5s and top 10s.
Yep.
So he's been up in the.
I know Jesse behind them is just waiting for something.
Same with the
Ooh, looks
14.
like the 43.
The
Moving up a
53 is
little
on the
bit.
wall.
Ooh, wiggly.
Taco Bell machine.
Oh, big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the back. That's
Big
going to
wreck
be
in
a
the back.
caution.
Yeah.
I think the 53 might have had a little cause. Yep, the 53.
53? Okay. Go to the 53.
So let's
That's
see.
Tyler Reed.
53.
Ooh, it looks like he got into
Oh,
the
he
wall.
just.
And then he is probably just trying to yank it back down, and he yanked it right in front of the whole backpack.
The 33 is running Danny Hamlin. Has the thing up. Which is not good.
So it looked like the 33 just
Oh.
hit him because he wasn't expecting him to shoot down the track like that, and that caught up what,
A lot of
4
fast
or
cars
5
got out
cars?
there.
Looks
Yeah.
like Blake got through there unscathed though. He was like right in the middle of that.
Don't know what
Yeah, a
hard
lot of
hit that
fast
was.
cars got out there. Lindsay got more damage than she
That's
already
gonna
needed.
be at least her second fast repair right there, if she has not already used them both.
Oh man.
And Mickey Newman, the number 76, is not too happy with Taylor's decision. He's saying his brakes were locked and he couldn't, cut down. And so we don't know if you might see him next week or not. We don't know.
Interesting.
But that will make the 9 car the new leader. And I wouldn't be surprised if the 45, yeah, he came down pit road.
9 laps to go. So
So
we'll probably have around 7, 6 to go whenever we go back green.
we definitely will.
Man, I got someone else to win.
The
My
98
dog
got the
removed.
lucky dog.
Hey, my driver's in first. So we can, I guess we can talk about our race tomorrow night while we're under caution. So,
Yeah.
it's Final Four race for the Cup Series of this league. The Final Four is me, Adam Alshire, Brian Kozad, and Austin Bloom. So, it's at Atlanta. We can get AJ to put the link to the YouTube somewhere.
The broadcaster will be ISBC. We will not be broadcasting it because we will actually be racing in it. Uh, we will be racing in there, and Colin Forrester is the other one. That is the other one. That is
Yep, that's me. That's why I said me.
now the 9, the 5, and the 88 are going to be on the inside all together. So this will be very good for them.
I'm
And they're
interested to
gonna
see what the top lane can do here.
top lane's very powerful
Yeah.
on Daytona.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure with these Arca cars, because these Arca cars can't really push each other, and that's what the biggest thing in the Cup cars that helps the outside line.
And Xfinity. Really
Yeah.
anything but Arca you can push really well in. But Arca you got the
The front nose, it just caves down whenever you're behind him, and it just lifts the tires off the ground, and you can't control it. It's like he's controlling the car for you behind.
but this top 6 right here, the first 3 lanes is very fast
It's
cars.
gonna be Wonder
So
Green.
they're starting to get too wide here.
So what do you
we
think's
go.
gonna happen? Are we gonna have big wreck, or is it gonna go green?
They're gonna get over their heads. And they're
I'm
gonna cause a big one.
I'm gonna say the 9 and the 5 and the 88 they're gonna push, but I feel like as the laps get closing down, someone's gonna make a radical move or someone's gonna bump someone, and it's just gonna wreck
It's gonna
the
be
whole field.
7 to go when they get back going green.
Now they all should be good on fuel. Fuel should
They
not be a
should
worry,
be good on fuel, yeah.
and
Not like last week where we had a big fuel saving game.
pace car lights are off. Going into turn 3. This will be probably the final caution. We might have another caution. But Robert Ramsey and the 14 and the 29, can they beat the BRP sim team, which is the 88, the 5, and the 9?
Yep. Alright, pace car's about to go down.
Here we go, son.
Pace car's off.
Green
It's
flag's
gonna
out.
be green flag.
Here we go. The
Looks
inside
like
lane
the
got a great
inside
start.
got a great start.
The 43 did not go at all.
Yeah, 40. Oh, and they're wrecking
I think
already.
there's a wreck. There's a
Is
wreck.
that gonna
Lindsay.
bring out a caution?
There shouldn't be
No,
no
they're
caution
not.
for
They're
that.
not wrecking. I think it was just a bad start by the one car, and
Nope, there's a wreck
Some
behind
people
them. 2 of them
back
went
up.
into the pit road wall.
oh, they just
They're off
pulled
the
the Jesse
racetrack.
Muji. Okay, well here comes the 43 and the 14. They are making a push
Let
up.
them race.
Here comes Jesse behind
Now,
them now.
yeah, Jesse's gonna help that top lane out.
Yeah.
So this will be a great finish. It's gonna be probably the 9 car in front. I wouldn't think the 5 car will step out because he's not clear at the moment.
Never know.
You never know. The teammates could bump each other and it could wreck each other.
Looks like
Mhm.
43 side drafting quite a bit, and he might get to the outside of the 9 here.
Now
If
with
he
the
can
help
stay on
they
the-
have, this could be good for them coming out of 2. If they can
Yeah.
keep side drafting
Looks
and
like the
kind of,
inside got a little jumble up there.
I think this is gonna be good for the 43 here. Nope, the
Oh,
14's
Ooh,
looking
look at
3 wide.
43 needs
The
to
19's
side
coming
draft
out of
now.
nowhere. 19 just came up to the field.
19
And he
decided
is
to come
a-
back. I
The
guess he
9
got
to
his-
43. Oh, Jesse
like
hit the wall. I
Jesse-
think.
What's the wall?
He might have been taken. Might have tried to see if the 19's going to follow him 3 wide, but it looks like he didn't want to. And is
Now, if the-
Chris going to go 3 wide? Nope.
If the top lane can keep doing what they're doing, staying close to each other's bumpers but not bumping and side drafting, they can definitely get a run on the outside coming
I
out.
think
of 2.
Robert Ramsey needs to stay a little lower, otherwise something like this might
Oh
happen.
yeah, he just lost a lot of momentum there.
Yeah, he needs to stay closer, because that's what make the cars behind him want to go 3 wide. Like right here, he needs to be closer. Is it the
They're really fast on these
Yeah, good
straightaways
run.
though.
Yeah.
They're catching up all their momentum they
run.
lost in the
Big
turns,
run.
but they lose all the momentum in the turns once they get there, and it's just
If he
not
can
good
stay
for.
on his door like right here, he's gonna have a good run here. It's gonna be
Oh,
4 laps to go. He's got a good run going here. Let's see who would have
Can he
won
hold
this
it?
time. It would have been the 9.
Yeah, the 9 has the help of the 5, and the 5 is almost touched him right there, but
Robert Ramsey's gonna have the advantage going to turn 1.
he's gonna have him here if he can just side draft and have the 14s help. They are faster on the
He's
backstretch.
side drafting him right now.
Oh,
Let's
here we
see.
go.
He's
Yeah,
gonna have a good
he's
run. He has the advantage right now.
He ain't gonna be able to get it though.
It's gonna be 3 to go when they hit the stripe.
now who's gonna pull the 3 wide? You know someone's gonna pull 3 wide.
I would say you gotta do it at least 2 to go.
And you never know, the 14 might just go outside on the
It's
last
like
lap.
Jesse's looking. Jesse's looking.
43 is
Ooh,
gonna.
Oh,
touch the
three
touch.
lead.
he saved
He
it.
saved it. He saved it.
Oh,
Oh, he did the
no.
14.
Then that's not gonna be a
Caution.
caution either.
That
Should not.
won't be a caution. Oh, the Stefan got a huge run. Oh no, they wrecked.
Oh,
They wrecked
Blake.
again. Stefan and
That's
Blake.
gonna be a big one right there.
I think Blake kept it in the one. No, that is a caution. So green white.
Alright, let's go, Blake. Bing home.
That was a turn
there's
of
the
events.
caution.
Said in this.
This is gonna get crazy.
Alright, they're 3 wide back here. Look like Stefan just barely slid up into Blake. And then he tried to get off the wall and then hooked the 50 car. And then who was
Yeah,
that
it was
right
Blake
there?
and Stefan. Stefan.
23 gets involved too a little bit. Lindsay avoids it. And then let's go back and look at what happened with the... Who was that? It was
14.
14, yep.
So I can tell you right here, they were, you know, okay. So the 43 trying to side draft the 9 car got a little too close, and they made contact.
Ooh, what
The
a
43
save,
saved
too.
it. The
That's a good
43
save.
saved it, but it caused the 14 to get jumbled up, and the 29 went 3 wide. Might have touched him, but the 88 then went high and completely just bumped the 14.
Yeah.
And the 14 went spinning into the
Right.
infield, coming
I
into
don't
turn
think
1.
he hit anything though.
He did not. I just get some new tires, and I think he should be good.
Yep, he's just gonna need a new pair of tires. He did not hit anything. He's glad to see that caution come out though. So it's gonna be a green-white checkered. We only have 2. So if we get a caution here on the first one, then we get another try, but nothing else after that.
There's 2 green whites.
That's why I said if we get a caution after this.
But I can tell you the 9 and the 5 car were not looking for that caution.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure in their minds they know they have this race
And what about
almost in the
close?
bag. Now it's the 5 car and the 9 car going to be top row, which will now mean they cannot work together.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good. It was gonna be a good battle right there, cause I think that possibly Robert Ramsey, he was getting good runs off the corner, so it would have been pretty close right there.
Thank you, Pete. And the 27 got the lucky dog. He is now back on the lead lap, which it's Daytona. You could go from the back to the front, but with 21 cars now on the lead lap, it's gonna be hard for someone in the back to go to the front. But you can make it happen. There could be somehow a big wreck on the last lap, and you could get a top 10.
Yeah.
It's just all luck, basically. You gotta hope you're in the right lane, right spot. Hope you have brakes that work, because Arca brakes are kind of bad. So,
AJ, Colin.
yes.
Alright, so, since we got 10 people watching, actually, do we want to talk about the podcast that we may have after this race?
Sure.
Them to what to expect.
Sure.
So pretty much we may or may not have a podcast after this.
Oh.
And we're probably going to talk about our championship 4 race tomorrow, mainly on it. And then we'll talk a lot of real life sports as well. Mainly NASCAR. Since
Mainly
this,
NASCAR.
yeah.
Mainly
Like
And
NASCAR.
the dirt, like a topic we might talk about is
the
the Bristol Dirt
2021
Race.
schedule.
Is
Yep.
the Bristol Dirt Race
Why'd you pause? Interesting.
is interesting nonetheless because Cup cars have never
Yep.
ran on a dirt track. Well, they
Well,
have in the
It was just,
past, but
like 60 years ago.
the Gen 6 cars, Gen 5, 4, they've never ran on dirt tracks.
No. It's gonna be
So
one to green here.
it will be a whole new experience for them.
Yeah. I know if Kyle Larson can get back, he'll definitely be happy.
Now there's 2 green-white checkers, and once they reach the white flag, they can. Once they wreck, if a caution comes out, nothing will happen. They race back to the line.
And after this race, we won't be doing after race interviews with the leaders. We should be able to do that next week, but we can't do it this week.
But I think the 9 car is very dominant at the late race. It wasn't so much dominant mid to beginning.
He's probably just
Well, he's
staying in the
been
back.
super dominant
Yep.
late race.
Right, who we got here? Final prediction.
I'm going 9 car. Actually, Jesse Holmes, 29, Ritz car.
I'm staying
That's
with
my
my pick for the number 9. That's who I said yesterday. That's who I said before the race. That's who I'm staying with.
And also, the past 3 other races, the 5 cars won 3 in a row.
Yep.
If he can somehow pull a 4th win, he's gonna tie Colin for the most Arca wins in a row. So it'll be see what the 43 and the
car's off.
29 can do.
And green flag.
The
9
9 car
car
got
got
a
a
great
good
start.
start there. 5 cars
5
come to the
cars.
inside. 43 and Jesse make a little contact there.
Now Jesse has to get some help.
5 goes to the outside. Let's see where
Now
Jesse
where
goes.
would Jesse goes?
Jesse
I think
stays on the
Jesse's gonna
inside.
keep the bottom. He's very dominant on the bottom.
I think he
Oh,
maybe
good run by
should.
himself.
Nope. I think the
43 with a
window's
huge
closing.
run.
Yeah.
Oh, he might get pushed to the middle, Jesse, if he's not keeping the bottom. No, the 88's pushing 3 wide.
88.
All about the wreck.
Oh,
no,
the big
the
wreck
43.
and the number
Go!
9.
That's the whole field.
That's
That's
the whole field right there.
The
Big
5 car
wreck.
is the only one who made it through.
Big wreck.
Holy
Oh,
cow.
Lindsay gets involved at the last second too.
The 5 car
car.
is the only one to make it through.
Let's just see what happened there.
car
Let's
almost
go
flipped.
to
That's the big one.
88
Just go to
here.
any car. Any car, just.
Looks like 88 was making it through wide. It looks like he came up on Robert Ramsey. Looks like
Robert
Jesse
Ramsey
made it
yeah.
through there. Yep, Jesse made it through there. Quite a
with
bit of cars
damage.
made it through there. Lindsay gets
car almost blew
involved at the
over.
last second. Blake makes it through there. That's going to bring him up a lot of spots.
Well, the 5 car's chances to get a 4th win in a row just got even higher with this.
49 almost goes flipping. Looks like
Now the
Christopher
29
Small got a little
made it through, but he got a lot of damage.
I think we need to get on board with someone that was involved in that wreck.
Let's get on board of the 88 because he was one of
Yeah,
the
that
ones
88
involved.
was. He pushed it. He's pushed 3 wide quite a bit, but I don't know. These Arca cars are very loose. Not much
Who's
downforce.
going up right here. Looks like he comes up just a little bit and he tries and then it's just tarnished
yeah.
there.
I mean, you can't really see from the wheel too much because the wheel was very
Yeah.
jittery. But it could have been some things.
There he goes.
Now, with the green white, these guys, I don't know if they're good on fuel no more.
They should
They
be
last
with all
pitted
with the
around
cautions.
halfway. But with now the green white, if they don't make it to the white flag, the race is over. Where they
Yep.
finish is where they stand and where they will be counted for points. So the 5 car is hoping for a caution. The 29 car is hoping that the 19 can or wait, no, the 19, the 96 can Derek. Yeah, Derek can give him a big push.
Yep.
And the
But
96 has somehow made it through every wreck. He stayed up there. He can get a top 5 finish for points.
going back to the podcast, we'll be talking about a bunch of stuff, but we don't know officially if we're doing it or not.
Yeah.
So if you
I
see
think
it,
we
you see
should.
it. But we'll talk about it after the race.
Yeah.
Looks like the
But
5 car's gonna have a big chance to win here.
now I think a lot of those drivers, I think might have been their first fast repair, last fast repair. Maybe they had none. So that could have shortened the field by a lot. That wreck right
Yeah.
there, because that was a lot of drivers that
I think
not want to
Lindsay
race.
is out of fast repairs because she's just now coming off pit road.
Yes.
But quite a bit of cars got through that. I'd say at least the top 6 or 7 got through that. Looks like the 23 is going to go lap down again. It's going to be 1 to green.
And it turns out, yes.
Turns out, yes.
Oh,
Well,
14
I don't know.
blinking.
And the 14 is blinking pretty badly.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few cars blinking tonight.
Well, they're 1 to go, 1 to green right now.
Yeah.
This is the second and final green-white checkered. They should be good on fuel, and tires aren't really a factor, so tires are fine right now too.
Yep.
The black flags have been cleared. So
Hopefully we can have a good final 2 laps here. Hopefully it can go green.
right now, the top 5 consist of the number 5 of Travis, number 29 of Jesse, 19 of John. That's the first time we've seen him. Well, top 3. He's been up in the top 5. 96 of Derek, 33 of Brian, who we haven't really seen up there. He's
They're
now
just backing off a little bit.
now the top 5. Then
Not quite
Wait.
sure what's going on right
Wait.
now.
the 96 is out of fuel.
96
The 96 is out of fuel.
So he's gonna have to clear some black flags here.
So will that mean any other driver might run out of fuel here?
Good.
Because the 96 pitted, I think, roughly where everyone else pitted. So
Mhm.
that's
Pretty
not.
good.
If I was Travis,
Pace
that
car's
was not
off.
a good sign.
Your final time. Flags out.
Green flag.
And he got
5
the green
got a
flag.
super good start right there. Jesse's
Jesse's
gonna
gonna
be able to
move
clear.
inside.
He's gonna have a good run coming down the backstretch.
I think it's gonna be Jesse and Travis racing for the win here. Maybe the 19 and 33
Jesse's
can
going
pull.
to the outside. He's
I would've
not
stayed.
quite going to get
Hopefully he
there.
can get back down and clear. The 33 is
Ooh,
gonna
he's
help
got a
him on
good
the
run
outside.
here. He's got a good run.
Get some
19's
help.
gonna help him.
The 33 did a crossover. He went back to the inside.
Hopefully we can stay
Jesse
Jesse
to the
might
lead.
clear him.
29
He's
to
gonna
the
clear him.
lead. 19.
19's gonna clear also.
He's not
Jesse's
gonna
to
be
the
clear.
point. This is his first time
They're
leading.
3 wide
Probably in a
back
most.
here.
Oh, Stefan got a big run. 5 cars blocking.
Oh, now here comes the 19 on the high
Here comes
side.
19. He came back from having to go in because he was lagging. And now he's to the lead. It's
might
going to be
clear him.
3
They're
wide.
3 wide. The 5 car.
19.
Jesse's gonna be put in the middle.
And he
The
cleared.
33.
96
Oh,
is
no, they touched.
clear. They saved
29
it.
and 33 touched. They're 3 wide for a second behind 19.
Contact
Can he
can
make
play
his
the
car as
round,
wide as
33.
possible and hold off for the
No
win?
contact.
Ooh.
Yes. And if the 19, I would be all in the mirror. You got to start blocking now.
Jesse's going to have a good run here. Let's see.
Here he comes.
This is going to
Here
be
he
a
comes.
finish.
Enough.
Now the 19, oh, the 14's making it 3 wide back there. He's trying to get some more positions.
Jesse's going to have a good run here.
No,
Oh,
the
the
33
into the
33 put him in the
wall.
wall.
Let's see if Travis can do anything coming off of 4. It's going to be the
Let go.
19. And then we have
19,
a big
and they're wrecking
one.
behind them. They're wrecking behind them. And the
It's
19
going to be
has
the
won it.
19 of John
Gonna win.
Neese. is winning.
Heck yeah.
The wreck after the
Jeez,
flag.
and they're wrecking everywhere behind him.
What a finish.
What a finish. Let's go back and look at that incident coming off the
I
Yeah.
check back the 29. Look at the 29.
Let's go.
29 is not happy at all.
29
don't
got
blame him.
pushed by the 33, and he was pretty
And they
mad. I don't know if you
tried.
guys
Ooh,
saw
let's
that.
go to the 33 now. Is Jesse.
And
Oh
the-
my god!
And the
Big
33
wreck.
got touched by the 43, and it just murked
33
everyone.
and the 43.
Oh, someone
made
flipped!
contact.
Lindsay flipped!
Lindsay flipped and Robert flipped. Lindsay went super
End
high.
over end, side over side.
Oh,
Go,
Lord have mercy.
Lindsay.
Press your A button. You have your radio up.
I do.
Yeah, you have your radio up, and you not see your
Oh,
radio
yeah.
box?
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah, you might want to move that.
Went in on board with the 1 and the 43.
Yeah. Here,
And-
let's go on board when they're coming at 3.
The 33 and the 29 are fighting. they are fighting. 29 thinks the 33 should have at least let off, and all that.
Boom. Just flipping. Alright.
Oh.
So that's the Daytona race, week 5. We will broadcast week 6 at that Dover. The 70 laps at Dover. That should be an interesting one. And that's now John Neese in the playoffs.
Yep.
That was a very interesting playoffs or
Mhm.
race. And stay
Here's
tuned
your
for
winner.
more. Yep, he's just chilling in the infield.
Man.
And now the 19 did go from the back because he had internet problems. So he made it to the front again, and he pushed. He did Dale Jr. Learned lessons from himself to go from the back to the front. So that was a very fun race. What did you
Yep.
think of it, Colin?
That was good. Let's go back and watch that final lap.
I think that was one of the better finishes of the Arca series yet. Especially being the first broadcast on this channel. I'd say that's pretty good first broadcast.
Let's watch this final lap. It looks like I thought Jesse was going to be able to get to his outside. This is the
Jesse
second
was
to
going to
last
have a
lap.
powerful run coming out of 4. The 33 was a great pusher. But the 33, I wouldn't say... He maybe got a little antsy and just turned him.
Yep.
But I don't think this is what he wanted to do.
No.
But
that's all the 19 needed. Because the 5
the
car
19
couldn't really get a good run.
he had the Jesse above him.
Yeah.
We'll talk about a good finish. The 98. The 98 got a
Got a good finish.
marvelous finish. He was just riding along. He started 22nd, finished 3rd. That's pretty good.
Scraped the wall on the sprinter.
And, so before we end the broadcast here, the top 10 for the race was 19 of John, 5 of Travis, 98 of Zach, 14 of Christopher, 93 of Travis, 70 of Stefan, 29 of Jesse, 53 of Tyler, 27 of Mike Simmons, and 49 of Zach. And that rounds up the top 10 for points.
Alright, well, that's going to be it for us tonight. We should be back next week. I'm not sure if we'll have anything else, but we'll, I guess, keep updated. But, that's going to end it, and, goodbye, I guess.